Hello, this is my game. The name of my game is Stitched. Stitched is an endless runner in which your character tries to run as far as possible without crashing into an obstacle and dying. So this is the main menu of the game. So this is the first screen that the player will see. In the main screen, you will see the title of the game, the character the player will be running as well as the run button. So the run button is what the player will press in order to get the game to begin. So if I was to press the run button here, there will be a loading screen that appears while the game level itself actually loads, and then the level will load into this. This is the actual game level itself, and as you can see, here there's a jump button where if you press it, the character will jump, as well as a score counter that's just ticking up in the background. So a typical game level consists of obstacles like the one you just saw me crash into, as well as mushrooms and other obstacles like rocks. So if I crash into those obstacles, as you saw, my player will die. And when my player dies, I will see my final score that I've achieved, which is currently 20, as well as the try again and exit button. So if I were to press the exit button, it will exit me back to the main menu, which is this. So basically how the game will function is when the player presses the run button, the game will load the current level, which would be randomly generated as the player runs through it in order to save space. And the player will attempt to survive as long as possible. So if we were to press the run button again, like so, you can see what I mean by the game level will load again. And if the player were to crash into an obstacle, they will have to repeat the process of going either trying again or going to the main menu and starting a new run. So the longer the player runs, the higher the score will be. So the aim of the game is to get as high of a score as possible without dying. And as you can see over there, we just passed a mushroom. The mushrooms are the jump pads, as I've mentioned before. So for example, if we were to step on a mushroom, we could jump higher than we usually could with just the jump button. And if we were to crash onto obstacles, again, we will see the final score here. So if we were to press the try again button, if you were to press the try again button, the loading screen will appear again before the game actually starts once again. So that's how the pause button works. Not pause button, the death menu works. There's currently no way to pause the game because I want the game to be a type of game where you just continuously run without having to pause. So as you can see, I just crashed into another obstacle there, which brought me back to the death screen again. So that will be the end of my video explaining how my game works. Thank you.